Well, good morning. I'm back. And this time we're going to do page 7 and 8. Page 7 and 8 are pretty simple, again, because you're using the page inserts. I'm going to ink a little bit. I didn't do this before. I'm inking with black soot, just the edges of the 3x4 walnut colored paper that I'm using for my inserts, the 3x4 inserts that go in the 3x4 page protector pages that I'm using. Now these bingo pages came out of another collection, which is included in the kit, the Now and Then page of bingo cards. This paper that I'm using now is paper from the bingo collection also. So this is, no, this came from the 6x8 albums. All of this came from the 6x8 albums, and these are the bits and pieces out of one of the collection of ephemeras. So this is everything that I'm using to go into these 3x4 page protectors. Now it tells you to put your heart right in the center right there, but I don't put anything inside these pieces other than the flat paper. So I take the heart and I put it on the outside like that. Then I slide all of my picture 3x4s in here like this. Like that. Now put this in here. This says to put this on this, and let's do that. That won't bother this. Let's put that right on top of this. This is your film strip. And we're going to put it right on top of this, right here. And put it in there. Now it says to put the love on top of it inside there, but I don't like to do that. I would prefer to put my love out in here, because it just makes it bulky on inside. And then you put your little heart, another of the foam stickers, and that's all that goes on page 7. Now I'm going to flip the page. This is the back side. This is page number 8, and I will tell you in the instruction sheet, have a mistake right off the bat. It says the back of the 4x6 page protector. Well, this is not a 4x6 page protector. It's a 3x4. So right off the bat, you just need to fix that. We're going to put this 3x4 that was cut from the 6x8 pad that's in your kit. And remember me telling you earlier about keeping a trimmer on file or around your desk that has an old mat on it that will leave a rough edge. I love that rough edge, so I do have a mat on an old trimmer that has a rough edge. And that rough edge like that gives a little more depth and character and texture to your edges when you ink them. We're going to put this on with a little ink, and just like that. I like a little heavy ink sometimes, and this is very thin, so I'm putting a little heavy ink on it. And I'm going to put just a row, and you see that you cannot see this, but there's little ridges of adhesive on here. I'm just going to make sure I've got it the right direction and put it right in the middle. Now it says to put my butterfly. Nope, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to, I'm not going to put it on the inside. I don't like the bulk inside. I'll put it on the outside. Now the only other thing I'm going to take these out, which I should have done before I put them in, was ink, a little bit of ink around the outside edges of the front and the back. You're going to put pictures or journaling on the front and the back of these 3x4. You can use whatever color you think coordinates best with your kit. I chose walnut. You can choose cream, you can choose white, you can choose vanilla, you can choose natural. Natural for me would have been just as good as walnut. And it may be natural, who knows? So that is that. And I'm going to take my little butterfly, which didn't get any inking on him. I don't like all of that white. I'll bring that out. Bring back in my pop dots. Put my pop dots on my butterfly. Give him a little bit of dimension on top of this. And again, I'm not putting him inside, because when you put this butterfly with pop dots inside here, it just makes a bulkiness that I don't particularly care for. I prefer it be on the outside, like this, just like that. Now, it also says to put 3 dots, and my dots are not there, so I'm looking for my dots. I think they're right here. Keep my dots close at hand, and I've got 3 black ones left. 3 black ones. One big one goes right there. And I do suggest that when you're using these on the outside of a book or outside of a page that you do use a little extra adhesive. I've not put any on here yet, but eventually I will come back. That's not black. Oh, that's not black. That is brown. So guess what? I'm out of black ones, but you know what you can do? Grab a Sharpie. Grab a Sharpie. Grab a Sharpie and color it black. Use a black magic marker on top of any color of pop dot or enamel dot, not pop dots, enamel dots. Since that's not black enough, I'll find me a Sharpie and make him be black. I'm gonna leave my leftover pop dots there. That goes there. And on the outside of this one, it said to add this to that sheet. Again, because of the depth of this, I'm not gonna add it to the inside. I'm adding it to the outside, and I'm adding it with my can't get enough of these on there, so I pull back in this and add it. You saw where I left my pen in my art glitter glue tip. That's because if you don't, it'll dry out. Oops, upside down. Book plates go this way. I bet I put that other one upside down. Maybe nobody will notice it. Now, give this a little bit of adhesive so it'll stick. Just like that. And stick it back inside this book plate like that. And hold it just a second so it has time to seal. Put your pen back in the top of your nozzle like that so it doesn't dry out. Bring your book back in. Open your book up. And now we've got books page 7 and page 8 in our book. Next coming up will be 9 and 10. Stay tuned. Thanks for joining me again, y'all.